Hi everyone, I'm back to go over yet another hand from this 2021 U.S. Team Trials. This one was I was in second chair here, and you can see I've got this nice 6-4-11 count, definitely good enough to open a heart. And when it goes past, my partner bids a no trump. We play a no trump as semi-forcing, so I would be allowed to pass, but I would never do it with this type of 6-4 hand. For me, on my rebid, I have two choices. I could either introduce my bad four card diamond suit, or I could just rebid my hearts. When my hand is on the weak end, like that's not that I have such a weak hand. I have a nice playing strength hand with a very nice suit. I'm more inclined to rebid my heart suit, especially when there's this big of a disparity between the quality. Like when my hearts are this good and my diamonds are this weak, I'm more inclined to just rebid my hearts and hide my diamond suit. There's a lot of judgment involved in this spot about when to do it, and I probably do rebid my four card minors more than most, but with only 11, if I start with two diamonds and my partner bids two hearts, I'm not strong enough to bid three hearts anyway. So I think I'd rather just get my good 6 card heart suit across. And certainly, if my partner's got a weak hand, I would rather just play in hearts on this hand, even if my partner has a diamond fit. I think there's a decent chance hearts will play better. So I rebid two hearts. It goes past, and my partner jumps to four hearts. Now, usually, what that means is when a person was willing to bid one no trump, and then suddenly now they're jumping to four hearts. I was allowed to pass one no, so he doesn't have an opening hand, but usually he probably just has a 3 card limit raise for this auction, because that third trump is very, very powerful. Two hearts past three hearts might be a doubleton. You might, because your partner now has shown 6 hearts, sometimes with 10 or 11 points and two hearts, you might raise two hearts to three hearts. So when you have that full 3 card limit raise, you're often better off just once you hear your partner's got that sixth heart, just jumping to four hearts. So the opponents very quickly led the two of hearts against four hearts. And a very quick, you shouldn't do anything very quickly. Doing things very quickly gives away a little bit of information. One thing I know is that good players and people in general are hesitant to lead from a singleton trump. So immediately when somebody leads a very, very quick trump here, I'm going to know that they don't have a singleton, because if they had a singleton, they would have considered their other leads. It wouldn't have been an automatic lead for them. So usually what I'm expecting is that they've got three little hearts over there when they quickly lead a heart. All right, so now here we go. We've got a play problem, and when I'm in a suit contract, I'm usually concentrating on the long trump hand, and I'm counting my losers. Sometimes I'm going to do that with both hands, but usually a good place to start is by counting your losers in the long hand. So looking at the south hand, now that we've got this heart lead, and I'm going to play out this first trick just to show you what happens. Now that we got this heart lead, we don't have any immediate heart losers. We're going to be able to draw trumps with the king and the jack, so we're not going to lose any hearts. Looking at the diamond suit, in our hand, we actually have three diamond losers. We do see in dummy that there's a doubleton, so there's a chance we can eliminate some of those three, but I'm initially starting by counting these three diamond losers, and then I also have three potential spade losers. So I need to make a plan for all these losers. That's 6 losers, and obviously I can't afford, I can only afford 3 of them. So what am I going to do with them? Well, the ace of clubs looks like a good card that I'm going to be able to get rid of one of my losers. And when I'm thinking about what I'm going to discard on the ace of clubs, because the opponents have started by leading trumps, the chances are I'm not going to be able to have time to rough both my diamonds, and even if I do have time to rough both my diamonds, unfortunately by the time I play my fourth diamond, somebody's going to be out of them, so they might even be able to over rough dummy. So I'm probably not going to plan on roughing both my diamonds in dummy, so I think I'm going to end up using my ace of clubs to throw away one of my diamonds in my hand, and I need to trump the other diamond in my hand. So that'll get rid of 2 of my losers. So that'll leave me with just one diamond loser, and then I'm going to have to sort out this spade suit for at most one loser. So this is imp, so I don't have to worry about over tricks. This is my entire thought process is focusing in on how do I avoid losing 4 tricks and how do I make 10 tricks. But usually in suit contracts, I'm thinking about avoiding losers and getting rid of my losers. So yeah, so I started with these 6 losers. I'm going to pitch one of my diamonds on the ace of clubs. I'm going to rough one of my diamonds. Now I'm going to lose one diamond. And then I have to sort out this spade suit. Now the spade suit, if I didn't have the 10-9-8, what's special about this, there would be nothing special about this. Sorry, if I didn't have the 10, 9, and 8, I would just be left playing a spade to my king, and either the ace would be on side and I would only lose 2 spades, or the ace would be offside and I would lose 3 spades. But because I have the 10, the 9, and the 8, I have an extra chance, a better chance than playing a spade to the king at avoiding 3 spade losers. Remember, I just want to take 1 spade trick. That's all I need to do. Now that I've got a plan for my diamonds to only lose 1 diamond trick, all I have to do is avoid 3 spade losers to make my contract. So if I had all the entries in the world in this spade suit, what I would do is I would start in the north hand and I would lead the 10 of spades and have it go small, and I could play small, and now West would probably win the jack or the queen. But now the next time I would go to dummy, I would then play a spade towards my 9, and now all I would need to happen, to be the only layout that I would need to happen to avoid 3 spade losers, is I would need East to have either the jack or the queen. Now that is much more likely than needing the East to have the ace of spades specifically, right? So it's twice as likely. So if I can afford to, what I would like to do is I would like to play the spade suit by running the 10 around to West and then going back to dummy and coming around again. But I have entry problems. I only have that ace of diamonds as a way over there. Now, I could play. I am going to get back there twice because I'm going to be able to ruff a diamond as well. But the problem here, the problem that happens on this hand, is if I start by playing a diamond of the ace and lead the 10 of spades around to let's say West queen or jack, now West is going to play another trump, and I haven't had the chance to clear the diamond suit yet. So I haven't set up my diamond ruff. So I have these two conflicting problems. I want to ruff my diamond in dummy, and I have urgency to get that going, but I also want to play spades from the dummy twice, rather than just putting all my eggs in one basket by playing a spade to the king. So I found a solution to this problem, and that is I needed to keep West off lead. West is the one who's got 3 trumps, I believe, because he's led a trump immediately. So I think West has 3 trumps. If trumps are 2-2, this hand's going to get a lot simpler because I'll have time. I'll find out that the trumps are drawn, then I could play diamond of the ace and finesse the spade. So I'm assuming the trumps are 3-1. So what I can do is West has all 3 trumps. So the way I played this hand was I now let a low diamond to the 10, putting East on lead. Now East, there's not a lot East can do here. If they don't have a trump, they're not going to play a club. They're going to play, they don't have any trumps. They're either going to play a diamond or they're going to play a spade. They chose to play a spade, and now I got to play low. That was kind of giving me my entry. Now I've got the time to play low on this trick and have them win the jack of spades. Now West continued playing trumps because that was what they could see, that I was trying to ruff diamonds in dummy. Very good rule of thumb as a defender. If you see the declarer playing dummy short suit, you want to get dummy's trumps gone. So pull dummy's trumps. So there, I won the 8 of hearts. Now I had a problem because I couldn't just go ahead and finesse the spade right now, because then if West will win the spade, the ace, let's say, they'll play the last trump. Now it's urgent I took my diamond ruff. So I played ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, and I throw away a diamond because I'm not going to be able to ruff both of them. I ruff a club back to my hand, take my earned diamond ruff that I worked hard for, that I knew that there was urgency to get that done now. So now there's nothing they can do to me. Now I could lead the 10 of spades small, and I can finesse East for the queen. And just to show you all the hands, that worked because East had the queen and West won the ace. So it was a pretty interesting hand. That, just to sum it all up, I identified my losers, the 3 diamond losers and the 3 spade losers, and I started making plans for how to get rid of those losers. With the 3 diamond losers, one there was nothing I could do about. I was always going to lose the second round of diamonds, the 10 of diamonds there in dummy. I could ruff one, but I had to take care of that one, getting that ruff set up pretty quickly, and I could pitch one. Then there was the spade suit where if I didn't have the 10, 9, and 8, I would just be stuck playing spade to the king and hope for the best. And as you can see on this hand, that would have lost to the ace and I would have gone down one. But because I had the 10, 9, and 8, I had this better chance at taking a spade trick by spinning the 10 and then finessing the 9 or whatever, doing it anyway, and playing East for one of... You can see that just to back up the play here, what happened in the spade suit is the first time It went spade, small, jack. You can see, so that I kind of expected that to happen. This first one to lose. It was just I just needed East to have one of two finesses. Thought that was a very interesting hand, and on top of it, it had a little bit of a dangerous opponent feel to it because I didn't want to let West in to play trumps. So by putting East in, East was kind of stuck. East could have played back a diamond at this trick after I played a diamond to the 10 and jack. East couldn't play a club. That would have just fed me the contract immediately. So they were left with a diamond or a spade. So what did they do? They played their spade. It wouldn't have mattered if they played a diamond. I would have won the diamond, and I would have immediately played a spade to the 9, and they would have come back a trump, and now it kind of just delayed everything. I would win it and play. I could even just overtake this, but I'll duck it and play ace of clubs, throwing my diamond and a club and rough it, and finally rough a diamond, and then I'm gonna take that second spade finesse now. So either way, both lines, because I played a diamond to the 10 right away, it kept the right hand on lead. It turned out on the actual diamond layout that the diamonds were blocked, so even if I played ace of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, I would have made this hand. But this was, if the 9 of diamonds was in the other place, it would have been important. Anyway, careful play, interesting suit combination. Just that spade suit alone is one that everybody should focus on, understanding that because of that 10, 9, 8, it wouldn't even matter, you see, because the 8 becomes important, because right here, East could cover this queen. So if we didn't have the 8, then they would have the 8, and it would be good. So the 8 ended up being a very, very important card too. All right, thank you for watching. There should be new classes up on wolperbridge.com. Come out and check out the new schedule. Thank you.